See anything suspicious? Well, John Lang did. The story of John Lang, it's an odd one. And what happened in 2016 was very bizarre and unusual. So, who was John Lang? John Lang was a Fresno resident and former Marine, and an outspoken critic of the local Fresno Police Department. He had uncovered a scam that Fresno PD had going on where they would scan the license plates of cars parked in local businesses. Here's an explanation of what he uncovered.
I discovered local law enforcement had been running a license plate scanning scam where Fresno cops would scan license plates at retail store parking lots in lower income neighborhoods. After collecting hits of violations, they would then pull the unsuspecting drivers over a few blocks away from the store location in a marked police vehicle, claiming they simply came across the vehicle during their routine driving patrols. This unethical and possibly illegal activity was simply motivated by profit and unfairly targeted Fresno's poorer residents. I also discovered the Fresno Bee was sharing chat log data with Fresno law enforcement of Fresno citizens who were critical of local Fresno government and Fresno law enforcement.
Lang regularly posted evidence of police corruption on the local paper, the Fresno Bee. However, his IP was logged by an insider of the site, one Jody Murray, who gave his address to the police. And then things take a turn. John Lang began to believe he was being stalked and watched by the local police department. He began to upload videos to a YouTube channel. He posted footage from his CCTV, supposedly showing that the police were intent on stalking him, intimidating him, harassing, and possibly planning a break-in. Was he being stalked by the local police? Well, there's a hell of a lot more to this story. Let's take a look at some of the footage John Lang. In his first upload, the white truck supposedly belongs to Fresno PD personnel, and he claims that shortly after this incident, he received a hang-up call from a member of Fresno police. Next, we see what John says is a member of Fresno PD conditioning John's dog, so that if they try access John's house, John's dog will submit to them. He then claims to have captured footage of the Fresno PD using an infrared thermal imager to see if he's home, and that they've also been breaking into his house when he's been out. Things are getting very strange. Here we see a man wandering outside John's home to see if he's in, keeping an eye on him. He then begins to walk away while texting. Texting who? His buddies at the station? Now, this next video is again suspicious and also a little scary. Supposedly, John was over in a nearby house with two of his neighbors. One, it should be noted, is a registered sex offender. Both, John says, are police informants. John begins to feel uncomfortable and wishes to leave, but they try and stop him. They prevent him from entering his own house via gate, and he has to climb over. John believes that they were communicating with the police the whole time. When he gets in, he says his computer, front door lock, and printer have clearly been tampered with. Here we see more footage of intimidation, with police officers standing around across from his house. And he claims that all of this is in retaliation for John exposing the license plate scam. In this footage, we can clearly see someone trying to break into John's car. And this video, it was the last one he uploaded and posted before his suspicious death. The crazy thing is, he knew that the police or someone was coming to get him, to kill him. If I turn up missing or dead tomorrow, remember this ban. I think I seen a couple of guys sneak out the side door and into the building when it was parked in the carport this afternoon. I've been causing the city of Fresno a lot of problems recently, which I now regret. John Lang was found dead with multiple stab wounds inside his burning home on January 20th, 2016. Now, John had a feeling that the police would eventually try and take his life. He began to post these thoughts publicly on Facebook. As you can see, he gets increasingly worried over the course of his final week, up until his death on the 20th of January. So what happened on the night John Lang died? According to the coroner's report, it was suicide. He was found with 3 stab wounds on his body. However, the cause of death was ruled as death from smoke inhalation. Now, some of John Lang's footage was interesting, to say the least. Being stalked, having people walk in front of his home only to turn around and walk back, cameras looking at him, conditioning his dogs. Very odd. But not really that odd at the same time. It's the dog video. To me, it looks just like a guy walking past with his own dog. John's dog comes over and they say hello to each other, as dogs usually do. And let's take a look at some of the other videos John uploaded. This one, for instance. John claims it's a wake-up call to harass him with loud sirens going by. Or it could just actually be a fire truck on the way to a fire. The thermal camera? Some have said it's just a regular film rig. Fresno is a popular place to shoot. It's probably just shooting B-roll. Again, here for example, he claims a dump truck was outside for nefarious purposes. Or it's just a dump truck on the road. I mean, anything can be a conspiracy if you look hard enough.
Oh.
However, there is still a chance he may have been right. Maybe he wasn't paranoid. Maybe there was something suspicious going on. The 3 stab wounds on his body are believed to have been self-inflicted. Did John's paranoia get the better of him until he just went so crazy he killed himself? Was he crazy, or was there an actual conspiracy to end his life? Here is one fun bit of information. The guarantee carpet cleaning we see in the last video he uploaded, when he was getting really paranoid that something bad was going to happen to him, that carpet cleaning company is not real. People have searched the details of that business, and it's all fake. The first review of Guarantee Carpet Cleaning is from the 25th of January 2016, 5 days after John was found dead. Found dead from a believed suicide with 3 stab wounds. Now, by all means, Guarantee Carpet Cleaning could be there for an actual job. And that's why the review came up 5 days later, because maybe it was one of their first jobs or first to be reviewed. But it's still a little bit weird that this company has no reviews prior to John's death. It's a little strange. He's seen that there was something suspicious about that van, a van that there was no details prior to his death. There's no details about that company prior to his death. Some fake reviews, maybe they're real, came out after his death. That is a bit, one of these about it. It's a bit weird. On change.org, a petition was started to open a federal investigation into the murder of John Lang. Also, one of the reporters John tried to reach out to before his death said that John apparently tried to call his ex-wife minutes before neighbors noted smoke coming from the house. Was he just saying goodbye, or was there something else? Apparently, she ain't talking. Also, according to this reporter, the knife wounds were to the upper back, not to the front, to the back. And he was barricaded inside his house. Was he locked in, or was he trying to prevent others from breaking in? A number of months later, while John's family were dealing with his estate, one document says he was violently murdered. Now, anyone could have said that, his family could have put it there, but again, that is strange. And also, if you look at who was present at the autopsy, 2 Fresno police detectives. And also, something else that should be noted is that the Fresno Police Department does not have a good reputation. A Fresno deputy police chief was charged with conspiracy to distribute heroin. Also, a former officer, having had his gun and badge taken away from him, went to confront the chief of police one night. The last he was seen alive was entering the police chief's home. He was later found dead, with an alleged self-inflicted gunshot wound to the chest. However, many believe it was not so self-inflicted. So, was John Lang unnecessarily paranoid to the point of suicide? Or was he the victim of the Fresno Police Department, who wanted to silence him for exposing police corruption? Let me know what you think of this highly unusual and suspicious case down below. Thanks for watching. Mike out. Okay,